Good morning, comic fans. You're with the Comic Push at the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. We have so much to show you today. March the 1st, the first new comic book day of the month, and there's going to be 5 of them. 5 new comic book days this month. You got to love a month with 5 new comic book days in it. And I'm loving this one. Starting right off, March Madness. I've got stuff to show you guys. I got boxes to show you. I got a toy to show you. I got comic books to show you, variants. I got a Wall of Wonder Book of the Week to show you. And it's March Madness. So Mr. Happy's going to be giving you a secret word in a little bit. And that secret word is worth a little bit more in the month of March. And all this week long. And every secret word this month is going to give you a little extra kick. Because not only is it going to give you 15% off any single item in the store, limit 1 per person. Some restrictions do apply. You could also use it for one wall book discount of 20% off. And if you're a Discount Club member or subscriber, you can get 25% off any single wall book. Some restrictions apply. Of course, it doesn't count toward consignment items. But any ones that are ours, 20% off if you know the secret word, 25% if you are a subscriber or a Discount Club member. So what more could you ask for than incredible discounts all March long at the Comics Club? We've got a really super healthy stack of comics this week. Oh my God, look at this. We are looking at a 12-inch stack of comics. I know it wasn't the craziness from last couple of weeks where we had stacks that were, reaching over 15 inches, 16 inches. That was crazy. Anyway, let me start off with the Wall of Wonder Book of the Week. The Wall of Wonder Book of the Week is Dawn 2020 Sketchbook by Joseph Michael Lenzner. Look at this beautiful thing. And another beautiful thing. We love J. Michael Lenzner stuff. His artwork is incredible. Look at this. Look at that. It's his signature on there. That's right. This one's signed by the man himself. Look at that. and if you don't know Dawn, if you're not familiar with this character, what an amazing character he's created in Dawn. And the beautiful art. I'm going to give everybody a little bit of treat. I'm going to show you the centerfold there. Look at that. Look at that stuff. How wonderful. Maybe another little glance. Oh, what's that? Oh, you'll have to buy it to see it. So there it is. That's our Wall of the Week, our Book of the Week off the Wall of Wonder. And it's J. Michael Lenzner's 2020 Dawn Sketchbook. And how beautiful is that? And of course, if you know Mr. Hackley's secret word, which you'll be getting in just a little bit, you can get a discount off of this. Subscriber and Discount Club members usually get 20%, but if you know the secret word this time, you could get 25% off any single wall book, 1 per person per day. Not a subscriber or Discount Club member, you can still get 20% off of 1 book. Of course, restrictions do apply. Please inquire. How are we doing there, Pirate Scribe? Good to see you this week. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget, we have the Marvel previews on the shelf. If you need one to find out all the great stuff that's coming out from Marvel, we have our Wheel of Winners. Our drawing will be happening in just a couple minutes here. We're going to give away a couple of trade paperbacks. We got Stormwatch, Lightning Strikes, and Neil Gaiman's Sandman, Volume 8. If you haven't gotten into Sandman stuff, oh my gosh, it's great. Neil Gaiman, or Gaiman, however you pronounce his name. I apologize if I'm butchering your name. Amazing stuff. You should definitely check it out if you haven't had a chance to yet. So what do we jump to next? Well, we've got toys. We've got winners. We got prizes. Let's look at the action figure we just got in. Look at this thing. This is the Batman of Earth 22 Infected from Dark Knight's Metal. What a crazy looking Batman. Here, I'll show you the back where you got a picture of it. Holy cow. How cool is that? Of course, if you know Mr. Happy's secret word, you can get 15% off or 20% off if you're a Discount Club member or subscriber. So how cool is that? Also, you into graphic design boxes for your comic books? Is that where you want to store them? Well, you got choices this week. You've got Doctor Strange. Or, if you prefer, Venom. The box that ate your comics. Venom box. Okay, kids. There's that. I guess we should probably jump into that Wheel of Winners. Thank you to all of you who left comments last month through all the month and all the episodes of Good morning, comic book fans. Thank you so much for watching. We do have our wheel of winners set up here to give away our prizes. Of course, remember, if we get let's think here, sort it out. If the bonus prize comes up, we got an extra special bonus prize for you. Let's shuffle this up and let's just go right at it. See who's going to be our winner. The first up is going to be the winner of this. Who's gonna win the Neil Gaiman Sandman? Let's find out. Thank you so much. Well done, Duda. Thank you so much for watching and for commenting, and congratulations. Winner of the Sandman, Volume 8, World's End. We'll put your name on there and set that aside for our winner. That's our first winner. Of course, everyone's a winner when they shop at the Comics Club. You all know that. All right, let's get back over there. We're going to remove those instances, and we'll jump in here one more time. We'll shuffle it up a couple more times and go. And what we're giving away this time, this is going to be Stormwatch. Stormwatch. Who's going to win it? Who's going to win it? Who's our winner? Who's going to be? Who's going to be? So close. So close. Oh my gosh. Look how close. So with that, we got Dad of 3. Congratulations, Joe. You are our winner, and you are local. Both of you guys are local. Willow Glim Doodle and Joe here, who has won. So congratulations to both of you. You are our prize winners this month. Remember, if you want to win a prize at the Comics Club, all you got to do is leave a comment after the show down below. It's as easy as that. And we're going to enter your name into the drawing. And we do it the first show every month. We try to do it the very first Wednesday every month if there isn't something stopping us. How you doing there, Two Gun? Congratulations to our winners. Hello, Juggernaut. How you doing, Pirate Scribe? Thank you all. Thank you all for watching us this morning. And congrats. Two Gun has won before. Two Gun is not local. Where are you at, Two Gun? Are you California, Ohio? Where are you at? Where are you across this vast country, Two Gun? Tell us where you're from. Anyway, let's move on to our stack of variants this morning. We got some fun stuff. Look at this. It's Harley Quinn. And no, I'm not holding it upside down. It's just Harley Quinn being very silly. It's Harley Quinn number 27. It's a 1 in 25. California, that's right. Two Guns is out in California, and he's won before. We've shipped out stuff to Two Guns. So, you know, guys and gals, it doesn't matter where in the United States you live, but it's just for those in the United States. Detective Comics 1069. This is a 1 in 25. Look at that awesome cover. And this is by Colleen Doran is the artist. And I was privileged enough to meet Colleen way back in 1996, I think, maybe, at a convention in Chicago for retailers at Diamond Comic Distributors. Wow. It was a pleasure to meet her. She was quite lovely. Batman versus Robin, number 5 at 1 in 25. Yes, quite a lovely lady and an incredible artist. And it's really great to see her still doing stuff for mainstream comics like DC. How cool is that? DC's fortunate to have her. Action Comics 1052, 1 in 25. You know, sometimes I think that a lot of the artists in comic book world are underappreciated, and I think one of the most underappreciated ones is Colleen Doran. If you haven't seen her art before, go Google her. Google Colleen Doran after the show and check out her stuff. This is Buffy the Vampire Slayer special number 1 unlockable edition virgin cover. How cool is that? I mean, wow, that is a beautiful piece of art there. We also have Darkwing Duck facsimile edition. This is a 1 in 10 variant of the facsimile edition. We got variants of facsimile editions now. We got blank covers of facsimile editions now. Wow. That's that's pretty wild. Eh? So Star Wars number 32 is a 1 in 25. And what else we got? We got the Blade, the Star Wars High Republic, the Blade. This is issue number 3. This is a 1 in 25. And a 1 in 25 for Star Wars Hidden Empire, issue number 4. The Mandalorians clocking in at issue number 8, and we've got, this is 1 in 25. Got a lot of 1 in 25s this week. Cosmic Ghost Rider. That's right, Cosmic Ghost Rider number 1. But is it the Cosmic Ghost Rider? You'll have to read to find out what I mean by that. And that's a 1 in 25 for the new Cosmic Ghost Rider series. We've also got another one, number 1, Spider-Gwen clone, Shadow Clones, number 1. And this is a 1 in 10 variant, design variant by Peach Momoko. And you got, look here, you got Spider-Gwen as Doc Ock. I think that's the first time we've seen her as Doc Ock. She's been just about everything. And last but certainly not least, we got Venom, number 17, 1 in 25. All right. So there's the variant covers. A lot of great stuff. First come, first serve on Wednesdays at the Comics Club. Let's jump in here with what do you say? Oh, well, don't forget we also have DC Connect. If you're interested in knowing what's happening with DC in upcoming issues and projects, DC Connect is your tool for that. So we have them on the shelf while supplies last. We don't get a lot of those. You know, it's interesting. That's a catalog, right? And you got Marvel catalog. This Marvel catalog is shipped to us free, as many as we want. We don't have to pay the shipping. Okay, how cool is that? That's really great of Marvel to do that for us. DC, you send us 25 of these for free. The rest we have to pay for. You want to promote your books? Give us the catalogs for free. Enough said. Also, one of a kind Shred Edition. Hey, congratulations there to Gun. Which one of the Shred Editions do you own? There's been quite a few. Part of the proceeds of that went to charity, and that's wonderful that you acquired one. You must have got one of our early ones. And we will be doing sometime at some point, we'll be doing Shredded Editions again. They are not gone forever. They've just gone on hiatus. We will get back to them. And we have other shows planned too, which we will get to. It just needs time. I just had a granddaughter, if anybody knows that. And she takes up a lot of time, but she's worth every moment of it. Batman the Imposter trade paperback. Don't miss out on that one. And We Live, Volume 1, hardcover. You don't want to miss out on that either. And the Vampiress Carmilla. It's the 2024 annual magazine size comic. We have the collected edition, the trade of The Lion and the Eagle by Garth Ennis. This big, beautiful, oversized book. Some great, cool art on the back of this snake. So there's that. So what should we jump into? Marvel, DC, Independence. I'll tell you what. How about we start out with Marvel this week, and we'll show you The Mandalorian, which is still going strong at issue number 8. Has 3 covers this week. Pinhead number 1 red foil. Oh, how cool! I remember that one. I love doing those foil ones on the Shredded Edition. The foil ones, or the 3D ones, or the glow in the dark ones, because inside of the case, you can see all that foil, the shininess. It really looks cool inside the case. So you got a real cool one there, Two Gun. Thank you. Congratulations. It's a one-of-a-kind item. Only you will ever own one of those. All right, so The Mandalorian, issue number 8. Got 3 different covers to show you. Pretty cool. Star Wars. We're going to a few Star Wars going here. We got Star Wars issue number 32, which had a whole bunch of covers. 4 different covers at least. And there's Luke with the jetpack. Is that what that is? Flying through space. And Jar Jar Binks. He gets his own action figure cover. This is the flashback to the movie homage cover. And Peach Momoko. Well, that's a beautiful one. Right on. Star Wars High Republic, the Blade. I showed you the variant of that one earlier. Got a couple covers for that one. And Hidden Empire is another new one. It's up to issue number 4, Star Wars. And it has four different covers. Got that one. And this one. I like that one. And this one. and that one. There you go for those Star Wars. We got a really awesome Spider-Man Unforgiven #1 cover that I'm just loving it. But I'm going to show you that one last because it's my very favorite. We got this one. That one's awesome. A lot going on there. And then the Stormbreakers cover. Look at this. Wow. That is just incredibly beautiful artwork. I'm loving that. Spider-Man riding on the back of a giant spider. That is just so cool. How cool is that? Speaking of spiders, Spider-Gwen has a #1 Shadow Clones. Shadow Clones. And of course, when you have somebody as popular as Spider-Gwen, Gwen Stacy as Spider-Gwen, this is, what do we got? Like, this is #1. So we got like 5, 6 different covers. There's that one. There's this one. Look at her. She's Doc Ock. Is it Spider Ock? Gwen Ock? Something. Well, I don't know what you would call her there. I'm sure they have a name for her in there somewhere. And this one. Draw your own Spider-Gwen on the pink wraparound. Blank cover. There you go. I am Iron Man. Well, he is Iron Man. I wish I was Iron Man. Iron Man has some amazing stuff. This is Murder World. Game Over. Issue #1. Rogue and Gambit have a new title. And they've done something of this that Marvel does every once in a while. In fact, they do it pretty often, and I find it slightly annoying. But look at that. This is an awesome cover. But they'll do something that I wish they wouldn't do. And while there's an awesome cover, this is an awesome cover. Look at that. The light's not so great today here, but that's a great one. So this, I mean, look, it's an awesome cover. Alex Ross, this is his, timeless. He's been doing these timeless covers. It's really cool. But I don't like it when the cover is something different than what the comic book is. But it's just a tiny thing, a tiny little peeve. No big deal. But look at the amazing artwork. Alex Ross has been doing what these call timeless covers. He's been doing tons of them. And this is the villains. He's doing the villains. I guess she's a villain again. She was a hero for a while. Hard to keep track of the Marvel characters that have gone bad and gone good again and gone bad again after that. Han Solo and Chewbacca, issue #10. Yeah, we were talking about the shredded editions earlier. If those of you out there who don't understand what we're talking about, shredded editions, go to our videos on our YouTube channel, which you're on now, and go to our videos and look up shredded editions. And we did a whole bunch of these one-of-a-kind collector's items for comic book collectors. This is a second printing of Joe Fixit, #1. I only have a couple of those. A couple of them came damaged. I'm trying to get more if I can. Invincible Spider-Man #2. Invincible Spider-Man. Invincible Iron Man #2. But the shredded editions show that we did and we want to do more of at some point. It's where we take a comic book and create a one-of-a-kind comic collectible. Only one is ever done of each of the comic books that we do. They're a lot of fun. This is Cosmic Ghost Rider. I showed you the variant earlier for this. Cosmic Ghost Rider. Cosmic Ghost Rider. Cosmic Ghost Rider. Is that enough Ghost Riders? What do you think, Mr. Happy? Yeah, I think so. I think he agrees because he's made the secret word ghost. And don't forget, this is March Madness. Every secret word this month gets you an extra discount because you're going to be able to use it for 20% off one of the wall books. That's an incredibly good deal, people. I don't know if you realize all the books on the wall are books that have gone up in value and probably will continue to go up in value. And so I highly recommend, thanks, Mr. Happy. I highly recommend that you use that secret word and take advantage of it. So because this month, March Madness month, the secret words get you not just 15% off any single item in the store, but also 20% off a wall book. If you're a Discount Club's member or a subscriber, you get an extra 5%, so 25% off a wall book. That's a really incredibly good deal. Don't pass it up. You'll only be able to do it one per day, and only this month. This next month, it goes back to the regular discount. And that's the way it is. We got Spider-Man #6. The great silk cover on there. Spider-Man. Let's look at Into the Multiverse there. Into the Spider-Verse. It's all going away. I don't know how, but it will. X-Force. Look at this weirdness. What the heck is that creature? Holy cow. I think that creature is just as surprised as it's the new Frankenstein. There it is. Read all about it. We were talking about Ghost Rider and the secret word. Ghost Rider. Issue number 12. A couple great covers there. Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty. Issue number 10. 2 covers coming at you. Dark Web, Mary Jane and Black Cat. Issue number 2. Venom. Showed you Venom boxes. Showed you Venom variants. Here's Venom. Comic book. The regular covers. Issue number 17. Hallows Eve. I know people have been highly anticipating Hallows Eve. New issue number 1. New character. Very interesting. This is one of the timeless Alex Ross covers, and this is actually Hallows Eve number 1. What a great cover, though. Alex Ross is an incredible artist. Everybody loves his work. Here's another one for Hallows Eve. Another one for Hallows Eve. I don't know why they didn't save this one for October, for Halloween month, you know. And here's one. This is probably my favorite cover for it. Here it is. That is so cool. What a great cover that is. Yep, I'm going to have to keep an extra one of those for me. Alrighty, guys, that's Marvel Comics for the week. Let's jump into indies right here. If you've been reading the Purple Oblivion, you may have noticed that the Purple Oblivion comic book is not the same size as a normal comic book. It's the same width as a normal comic book. But let me show you something. The next comic book up after this is Star Wars Hyper Stories. I'll use it to illustrate the size difference. Do you see that? It's a little shorter. I don't know if they did that to save costs or what, but certainly less paper probably cost them less money, which is probably wise, but I still prefer the full comic book format, you know, and so it's an interesting comic book. This is a strange thing. It says, "Feed it with anger, feed it with pain." That is some strange stuff there, kids. The Purple Oblivion. I don't know what kind of horror is going on there, but as I've been saying, horror is what dominates independent comic books. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories coming out of Dark Horse Studios. A couple different covers. And they gave us a little extra treat on the back cover, which I always love. Chewbacca. Looks like. That's a good one. Sonic the Hedgehog. I think this is volume 2. We're up to 58. Sonic is so incredibly popular. It keeps its popularity going strong. And My Little Pony on its second or third series. And issue number 10. Also going strong. From Scout Comics, we have Banshee, issue number 1. Banshees. Some horror as you like it. Also, Dead Fellows, number 1. What's going on with this one? But it did hit Key Collector this week. Several comics I've shown you have hit Key Collector. Might want to consider looking at them in case you find them key-worthy. Just because Key Collector says they're key books. If you decide for yourself. Rick and Morty versus Cthulhu. That's just bizarre stuff. What are they doing over there? Forever Forward. It's a time travel story. Issue number 5. Phantasmagoria. Issue number 5. Coming from Black Caravan Comics. Born of Blood. Issue number 5. From Merc Comics. Merc Publishing. And also another... and they tell you right up there, look, it's for 17 plus. Stories not for children. It does contain nudity, just so you know. Red Winter Fallout from Scout Comics, issue number 3. And World War III, Raid on Tokyo. This is from AP Press, Antarctic Press, and that's a number 1, I guess, right on Tokyo, or a one shot. King Spawn. That's issue number 20. And of course, it gives a little taste of the cover of the next issue, issue number 21. Looks pretty cool. Buffy the Last Vampire Slayer. Say that 10 times fast. Has got her own special. I showed you the variant for this one, the Virgin for it. Beautiful art. Buffy the Last Vampire Slayer special. Special. It's very special. Horror Comics, issue number 20. That's the Horror Comics. Skull and Bones, Savage Storm, number 1 from Dark Horse. Barbarella. Do you like your Barbarella like that? Or maybe you prefer your Barbarella like that? Or perhaps this way? Or maybe you just rather do it yourself. There's a blank one for you. Barbarella. Darkwing Duck. Facsimile edition. It's a reprint of the original, exactly how it looked before. Or maybe you'd like to do your own variation. This is a facsimile edition with a blank cover. On the inside, it's just like the original comic book. But except for a few, little exceptions. But the comic book throughout is the original. But you can do your own cover of the facsimile edition. This is what it looked like. You could just do your own copy of that, or have an artist sign it, do a sketch for you, whatever you want to do with that blank cover. Purgatory Must Die, and that's just it. And and for the third time, the issue number 3, Purgatory Must Die. Got our cosplay cover, our artwork. Linsner, showed you that Linsner portfolio earlier, signed by him. Look at that. How cool is that? You can take it home today if you get here and get it for anybody else. If you know Mr. Happy Secret Words, I gave you just a little bit ago, you could get a fat discount off of it. A very fat discount off of it. It pays to watch the show, guys and gals. Or however you identify. We don't care. All walks of life, welcome here. Speaking of walks, The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead Deluxe Edition. You get the color in here, That's what makes this great. This is issue 58. It reprints the original 58. And this is what the original 58 cover looked like, if you're looking for a reference. So there it is. And there is, we're almost to the end here. We got Where Monsters Lie. Where Monsters Lie. And we're all the way up to issue number 2 on that one. There's some great covers there. Look at that. That is awesome. That is awesome, kids. The Comics Club doesn't carry manga anymore. Every once in a while, though, something falls into our lap for one reason or another. Sometimes people move away and forget that, hey, I owed the Comics Club a bunch of money for comic books. And so we end up with comic books that we don't normally carry on the shelf, but we do order for customers. And this is one of those. So this one needs a home because its owner abandoned it. It's very terrible that comics would be abandoned that way. And you could save this comic book. All you have to do is come into the Comics Club and save this magazine, issue number 8, which is homeless because it's the person who said they wanted to adopt this comic never showed up for it. How sad is that? How very sad that they left this comic book sitting, waiting for its owner and never came in. So if you have any heart at all, buy this comic book. There you go. That's all I have to say about that. We've got DC comic books coming at you, kids. DC Comics. And it's a pretty healthy stack of DC Comics. And there's all kinds of fun stuff in this particular stack of DC Comics this week. This week, the first week of March Madness at the Comics Club. So Shazam, Fury of the Gods has several different covers. That's one of them. That's another one of them. I like this one. It's pretty funny. And, of course, the photo one from the movie. Harley Quinn coming in at number 27. A few different covers. There is a new Shazam movie. Shazam, Fury of the Gods movie also. That's why they're doing the comic. Look at that. Poison Ivy. Some interesting art there. Punchline, the Gotham game, issue number 5. DC found her worthy of 3 different covers. She probably had more than that. But these are the 3 we have on the shelf for you guys right there. Look at that. Punchline. I think Harley Quinn wants to punch her out. DC Universe, Lazarus Planet, Assault on Krypton. It's a one-shot, kids. Look at that. Remember Superman's costume from way back where he had that red and blue Superman thing going on, which was itself grown out of a single comic book back way back in the 60s. Superman Red, Superman Blue. World's Finest, issue number 11, second printing. This got super hot, this cover. And now they've done a second printing of this cover of that issue. Batman, The Audio Adventures, if you're a fan, issue number 5 is hitting the stands today. Some really great covers. Look at that Salvador Dali nod. And this one. Just awesome covers. They're worth buying just for these covers. I mean, I had to have that one. That one's sitting in my stack. Blue Beetle Graduation Day, 4 of 6. 4 of 6. I'm going to have to speed through here a little bit more, guys. We got time running out on us. DC Horror presents Sergeant Rock. DC doing horror too. Everybody in the horror game. Human Target. It's a wonderful. What's this character's name? I've gone blank on her. Freeze. What the heck is her name? Anybody remember? But this is actually the Human Target, you see. All right, guys, moving on. We've got the Human Target has been doing the calendar on the back, counting down, showing you what issue number you're on, and they've frozen over it. That's her name, Ice. So she's Ice. Okay. Well, Ice has frozen our calendar in the back. There was another character that had freeze powers that it wasn't Ice. It was something else. Batman Gotham Knights. This is a Gotham Gilded City. This is the one that has a code in it. If you're into that game, you can get yourself a code for some sort of skin in the game. And these are all sealed, so nobody steals the code. Batman Detective Comics has a really interesting cover. This one's awesome. I'm going to show you this next one here in a second. This is issue number 1069. This one reminded us so much of the Phantom of the Opera. Those chandelier candles and everything. But it also seems to be the shore of the river Styx. And that is the Grim Reaper down there with Batman hovering over. And the boat there to be. So maybe that's the ferryman, not the Grim Reaper. I'm not certain. But anyway, it doesn't seem to be a ferryman on that boat. Or is Batman going to play the role of ferryman? There you go. Killer Frost. That's the one. Thank you so much, Two Gun. Killer Frost. Is there any others? I know there's Mr. Freeze, but anybody else? Captain Cold, right? Captain Cold. Who else? Is there others? There's a lot of them using cold powers, freezing powers. That's just one of Superman's many powers. He's got cold breath, freezing breath. They got one of his powers, and that makes them great. He's got powers all over the place. This is Riddler, by the way. Riddler Year 1. This is book 3. Action Comics 1052. Got several comics to show you, covers to show you. There's those. And then there's these. And this is where it's all beginning, guys. The new stories for DC's new lineup of characters. I'm loving these covers. A lot of fun covers. Batman versus Robin, issue number 5. Whoa. Great covers. I mean, we've got Kelly Jones here. People, I think he did the other cover too. One more for Batman versus Robin. Batman versus Robin. The Dawn of the DC and then the Action Comics number 1051, the previous issue, so popular, had to have a second printing, and there it is. Iceman, right on. Iceman. I was thinking of DC, but thank you, Joshua the Brain. Thank you for joining us, and thank you. You're absolutely right. That is a character with freeze powers. I don't know if there's any more in the DC world. Certainly, Iceman is one in the Marvel world. Does Marvel have more than Iceman as a freeze character? Character with freeze powers? Stargirl, she got real hot this miniseries. What a fun cover that one is. Look at that. She's reading an old Flash comic. I love that. That's pretty cool. So there you go. That's Stargirl issue number 4 of her miniseries going on. And last but not least, we have Sandman Universe Dead Boy Detectives. And this is issue number 3. So there we go. So we had our wall book of the week. We had our variants. We had our winners. Congratulations to our winners. And thank you so much. Some really amazing comic books this week. And we got 5 new comic book days this month. So thank you so much for joining us. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you.